All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. What's happening? Yeah, another beautiful day up here in northern Maine. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Good to be on the right side of the grass. How we doing? Pop in the chat. How you doing on a scale of 1 to 10 this morning? How your week has gone? We've had a pretty productive week here at the house. We had got a bunch of excavation done out back yesterday, so it no longer looks like the moon out there. Good morning, Ben Bryant. What's happening, buddy? Our latest member of Edge Live. Good to see you. What's going on? Yeah. But over here, got here early today. Got the guys wanted to start early. Cooper, the plumber, was coming in early. Travis Libby, the guy that did the excavation out back. Travis is a builder up in this area, but he also is pretty good on a machine. So he took care of that for us, did what he said he was going to do, which I appreciate. And it looks good. So Baba Hogan, yeah, we doing fantastic today. Elizabeth from Natchez is here. How are you? Good to see you. Paul Tarasuk is here. Good to see you. What's going on? Bubba twisted my arm. Now on board with Edge Live. Love to see it. What's up, Dad? How are you? Good to see you. I saw the Wascally Wabbit this morning working the edge of the field. We saw a wayward cat around here, too. I'm going to have to deal with that. Sorry, Lee Frisbee and Dan Bennett, but the cat has got to go. Yeah, so anyway, need a little bit of fill. I got to put my solid fill wanted sign out. Got to be careful. You'll end up with somebody's broken toilet. But yeah, we're in good shape. Got some drywall coming today. All the fencing that we exchanged for the excavation work is going out the door, which is great. Yeah, Ben is now the official timekeeper. That means you got to be here every day, Ben. Name tag incoming. Well, it's better to have a name tag than a nickname, I guess. And you probably wouldn't like the nickname, especially if Bubba came up with it. But good to see you guys. Been here a bit this morning, up early. Got some good sleep last night. My legs are coming back under me after that day on Tuesday of cutting, I don't know, now that it's a few days away, it's probably more like 25 or 30 trees. It was probably 12 anyway. So Travis told me yesterday, and I don't know how to cut trees, so that was good. Shoot. So I called him Rumpelstiltskin this morning when he rolled in late. It was good. So what did I sign up for? Yeah, happy Friday, Sherry. Good to see you. Yeah, lots going on this week. It goes by like that. We've been tired. We've been tired this week. So today is going to be kind of a more miscellaneous day. And then with drywall starting Monday, allegedly. Well, these guys have been good, actually. We'll probably be outside for a week or so anyway. So I'm going to rent me a chipper. Yeah, it was at least 3 trees in the 2-inch caliber size for sure, Bubba. But the further we get from the trees, the more trees and the larger that they were. So you understand how that goes. So, oh, shoot. Yeah, good stuff. And Bubba, I found a location. I'll just tease this a little bit. I found a location for a potential Maine winter retreat. So stay tuned. Be interesting to see what that brings. But anyway, a lot going on here, guys. We've been talking about becoming the CEO, okay, Chief Executive Officer. Start acting like you own the joint, right? Doing the hard things, right? Today's day 6. We want to talk about how decisions create momentum, okay? Got to make a decision. Paul Bunyan and the Babe the Ox, Bob Turner and Wendy are tree exterminators. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, Wendy works hard. Like you guys saw the we didn't see the video I'll post today. I like sitting in the tractor and doing this. I'll do the video and then have when she's putting stuff in the bucket, I point and she really likes that when I do that. It goes over well. And then I just reach up and turn the AC on. It was like 90 out here. Oh, shoot. Most businesses don't have a knowledge problem. Did you know that? They got a decision problem. Like lots of businesses are stuck and they're waiting and they're thinking and they're researching and they're planning and they're analyzing and they're second guessing. And while they're getting paralysis by analysis, the clock is still ticking. Okay. You're lucky she can't reach you. Yeah, you sure? You are right. I can't wait to post that later. Yeah, while you're thinking and not making decisions, opportunities are passing. Momentum's dying. Okay. So today only, talking about why decisive leaders create momentum and why indecision might be the most expensive habit in your business. Might be costing you the most. Okay. How many times have you caught yourself saying this? I need to think about it. I'm not quite ready. Well, let's wait and see. I'm going to sleep on it. I need a little more information. Or, hey, let's kick the ball down the road and I'll revisit this next month. Okay. That way you don't have a decision to make at all. Yeah. Ben says we've literally got access to all the knowledge. It's when it's in our court to make a decision that opportunities live or die. Yeah, absolutely. And good morning, Kevin Hawthorne on YouTube. Good to see you. Now, sometimes that's wisdom, right? But more often than not, it's just fear wearing a business suit. Fear just showed up to work today, right? Showed up, punched in, here we go. Here's what I've learned. Most business owners don't fail because they make bad decisions, guys. They fail because they delay decisions. They didn't make a decision when they should have, okay? Hard truth. The costliest decision in business is often no decision at all. Think about that. You've probably made some bad decisions. Heck, I know I have over the years, right? Bad hires or wrong partnerships, wrong projects, wrong directions, wrong collaborations, wrong opportunities. You know what? Most of those mistakes, if we call them a mistake, most of them taught me something, okay? Most were recoverable. The opportunities that I missed because I hesitated, those never came back. Those, I was like, man, I should have done that. Man, I should have bought that piece of property. I should have moved on that, right? Okay. Elizabeth says, I struggle with perfect is the enemy of done. Yeah, absolutely. We talked about that yesterday, 80% rule, right? Yeah, I mean, I've made some decisions, guys. Left the when I was working at the millwork shop, we got bought by a large lumber company. I left there, started doing some remodeling, did that for a lot of years, got out of it, back into it, went to work for a builder, decided to become a coach, decided to write a book, decided to go live every day for the last 520 something days, decided to move north with Wendy, sell the condo, let's go, without even knowing we would land here. Okay. So none of those decisions, I mean, you've seen me do it. You've watched me. None of those decisions came with certainty. Routinely say to Wendy, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Okay. There was no guarantee, no roadmap, no perfect plan. But at some point, like you had to decide. We had to decide. Okay. So every meaningful chapter of my life started with a decision, making the decision before I felt fully ready. Right? Sometimes I get up and say, well, what are we going to do today? Well, let's break something so we have something to fix, right? Do something, okay? You have an advantage when you're a decision maker. Successful people are not always smarter or more talented or more experienced, but they decide faster. They make decisions faster. Why? Because they trust themselves. I always say, hey, we're going to eat next week, okay? It's not because I'm always right. It's just because I know I can adjust. That's just confidence, okay? Confidence is knowing that it's knowing that you're going to handle the consequences. It's not knowing that you're going to make the right decisions. It's just that you're going to handle the consequences. Simple as that. I'm fine if it doesn't fail if it doesn't work and I fail and I fall on my face, I'll get back out, dust myself off, and do something different. But we're not going to do nothing. I remember when I was a kid, I told my dad's on here. I said, I don't know what I want to do. He said, well, go do something. Because doing nothing is not the answer, right? Get started on the process of elimination. Let's eliminate the things you don't want to do, right? We're still doing it. So ask yourself, like, what's the decision you've been putting off, whether it's in your company or maybe it's a relationship or committing to some event or something like that. Maybe it's a hire, a fire. Maybe you've been putting up with a toxic employee. Good morning, Jess Novak. Maybe it's a difficult conversation. Hey, maybe it's, I got to start this new system. Maybe there's a new opportunity that you've been considering, but you haven't made a decision. Maybe it's, I know I need to increase my prices, but I haven't done it yet. Yeah, glad to see Wendy's not cutting the week short. Keep up the good work with those links. She's waiting for her paycheck from you, Bubba, for working for you all these weeks. Shoot. Yeah, drop in the comments. What's the decision that you've been putting off? Be honest. No judgment. Let's just identify it. Throw it out there. Yeah, Yard Busters was the business, right? Why do people avoid decisions? Have you ever thought about it? I have. Reason number one, fear of being wrong every single time. Nobody likes making mistakes. But leadership, we talk about that a lot here and in the Edge Live, by the way. Leadership requires risk. If you're waiting for certainty, you're going to wait forever, right? There's no certainty, okay? Reason number two, so we had fear of being wrong. Reason number two, fear of judgment, right? What's everybody going to think? People might disagree. What are you doing that for? People said to us, you're moving up. Why would anybody move way up north? Right? People might criticize. People might question you. What are you doing that for? Why are you stopping contracting? Why are you doing that? So welcome to leadership, right? So fear of judgment. You're going to have people, the peanut gallery is going to have something to say. Reason number three, perfectionism. Many owners want all the information before acting. They don't want any risk, okay? The problem with that, though, is you rarely get all the information. So leadership often means deciding with incomplete data. Reason number four, fear of change. A lot of fear here, right? Every decision creates movement, guys, and movement creates uncertainty. We don't know if it's going to work, right? Some people would rather stay safe, just they stay frustrated than face the adversity or uncertainty, excuse me. Why are you moving so far north, Bob? To get away from southern people like you. Hasn't even been determined where you live yet, Ben. Let's talk about momentum for a minute. Momentum principle, if you will. Momentum doesn't come from thinking. It comes from movement, from taking action. Good morning, Mike Matheson. Good to see you, buddy. Momentum comes from movement. Think about pushing a stalled truck. If there was a truck that was just stalled out, right? The hardest part of getting it is getting it moving, right? Once it's moving, momentum takes over, right? Business works the same way. And I've heard it said it's easier to correct something's course that's in motion than it is to get something going, right? Action creates the clarity, not the other way around, okay? I've had clients all the time that get stuck on the hiring, the raising prices, the, letting an employee go, or, implementing systems, all of that. Or maybe pursuing a new market, starting a new arm of the business, whatever it is. And I always say the breakthrough wasn't more information. Well, the breakthrough wasn't working harder. The breakthrough was just finally deciding, just making a decision. And after the decision, it was like they shed the big heavy coat, right? Energy improved. They're walking taller. Focus improved. Now they're on the attack. They're not playing defense. Progress improved. All of a sudden, wow, I'm not feeling quite as the animosity that I had toward my business, because all the uncertainty was gone. Okay, we made a decision. It's like when we moved up here, I didn't know, one, if the condo would sell, what we would get for it, what we'd have for cash left over, what a new place would cost, where it would be, what the view would be, what kind of project we would have, where we would stay while we were doing it, how long that window would be, and what all that would cost in the process. So I said to Wendy, let's just start eliminating some variables. Let's find out some answers to things by doing it. And we did. How many times I had to help my dad jumpstart his truck by rolling it down the hill? I understand that analogy. Good. Yeah. Put it in second gear, pop that clutch. Yeah. There's a thing called the 70% rule with regard to leadership. Okay. It's one of the most useful leadership principles. And it's this: if you have 70% of the information you need, make the decision. All the top leaders get about 70% of the information they need. They make a decision, they run with it. Okay. Too many people wait for 100%. It never arrives, guys. That 100% never arrives. Meanwhile, decisive leaders are learning, adjusting, moving. They've already done the thing. They've already, they're way ahead of you in the water, so to speak. Okay. And speaking of the water, right? When I did the Ironman stuff, there are moments when conditions change, right? I have to make a decision. Weather shifts, nutrition plans fail, not feeling it today. Body might surprise you. Hey, I got legs. Let's go. We're going to change the plan a little bit. Mike's here. Mike saw me fall on my face in the middle of Anchorage, Alaska, all cramped up because I changed the plan. Midway, right? I made a decision, okay? And in the moment, you don't get to sit down and hold a committee meeting about it. You just decide. This is what I'm doing. You adjust, you move. Leadership's no different. The leader's job isn't perfection, guys. It's progress. It's never perfection, okay? Get 70% and have your number two do it to 80% capacity. Bubba, you got all the numbers this week. You got it going on. He's a decision maker, folks. He's a fairly dangerous man. Guys, there's a cost to indecision, all right? Let's talk about what it actually costs. Like, it costs revenue, right? Indecision costs revenue. Opportunities disappear. We didn't decide to quote that job. We stayed on the sidelines. Might have been too big. Boom, it's gone. Somebody else is doing it. It costs team confidence. People stop trusting leadership if you can't make a decision. And in turn, it costs momentum, all right? Projects stall. We're not making progress, okay? It also costs energy. Unmade decisions consume mental bandwidth. It's still on the stack, right? Indecision costs growth. Nothing changes. Here we are. Same thing, year after year, right? Alex Redmond, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, been watching on the rewind. I didn't disappear. Good, we miss you. Get in the mix, buddy. We miss seeing you around. Got to have a CEO mindset, right? Alex just jumped in. Alex is out in the field a lot, but Alex operates with a CEO mindset, okay? Employees will ask, what if this doesn't work? A CEO asks, what if it does? Yeah, indecision costs revenue, Jess, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, good on live, Alex says. Yeah, good. Yeah, what if it does work, right? Employees focus on risk. CEOs evaluate opportunity. Big difference, okay? Big difference. Have this, make a decision. There's a little decision stack that goes on. Every decision you avoid becomes weight. One decision isn't a big deal, right? 10 decisions become stress. 20 decisions become overwhelm. 30 decisions, paralysis. We're not doing anything, okay? That's why some owners just feel mentally exhausted. I got to take time for that. I was talking to somebody yesterday, said, I just need an hour or two to deal with that. Well, dude, let's put it on the schedule. Then let's decide and we'll get it done. Next item. Put it on, we talked about time block. Put it on your phone, right? That's why you end up carrying this backlog of decisions, because you just get consumed by the daily, okay? So with regard to decisions, it's homework week here on the Live 365. So take a piece of paper, make 3 columns. One title is make, the next is delegate, the next is eliminate. All right, now list every decision that's currently hanging over your head. You're either going to make it, you're going to delegate it, or you're going to eliminate it. Just put it one in each column, all right? You will immediately feel lighter. I've done that too with a brain dump, say on a Saturday morning. Every thought in your head, just write it down. Okay, we can do that another time. I've talked about that before. But if you make 3 columns, make, delegate, eliminate, and every decision you need to make, pop in there, you'd be surprised how fast that lightens you up. Yeah, Ben, for sure. Decision making. Yeah, boil it down. There's probably a bunch there that you can just eliminate. It doesn't matter. It's not a 2026 thing. Push it off. Get it off your mind. Some there that maybe you can delegate to the crew. Hey, guys, decide what we're doing. Hey, we got these 3 jobs to do on Tuesday. You guys decide what order they're going to happen in. Here's the information you need. Empower them. And then the other ones you need to make. All right? Be surprised how that'll lighten you up. Here's another quote. I think Bubba Hogan said this sometime in the early 1800s. The quality of your life and business is often determined by the decisions you're willing to make and the discomfort you're willing to endure afterward. Okay? The quality of your life and business is often determined by the decisions you're willing to make and the discomfort you're willing to endure afterward. All right? Good stuff right there. Okay? Guys, the best leaders don't always make the best decisions. That's not what this is about. They simply make decisions and adjust faster than anybody else. Boom, that didn't work quite like I thought. Boom, we'll do this. Okay? That's what creates momentum, is that action. That's what creates confidence, is creating that action, that momentum. And that's what creates growth. And that's where the growth is. You got to make those decisions. So today, it's a great day for it. It's Friday. I want you to identify just one decision you've been avoiding. Just one thing. Just one. And before the day ends, just make it. Just decide. Not think about it. Not leave yourself an escape. I think I'm going to do this, but I'll revisit it on Monday. No. Make the decision. Don't go ask 4 people what they think. Make the decision. Don't discuss it. Don't revisit it all next week. Just make it and be done. All right? If you take one thing away from today, it's that. Just make one decision. Your future is not waiting for certainty. Your future is waiting for a decision. The longer you delay it, the more expensive it becomes. It's simple as that, guys. Alex says some decisions are scary, but most me and my partner made turned out to be the right one. Yeah, for the company, sure. I don't know. I'll think about it when I'm Stop procrastinating. Yeah, I'll stop procrastinating tomorrow. Make a decision, folks. Dave Turner. Yeah, exactly. Life, what's he say? Life's a garden. Dig it. We'll bring him in for a guest appearance here when things settle down. Hey, tomorrow, day 7. It's going to be Saturday. We got a guy coming to look at the stovepipes. And we got to shoot up to Island Falls and get my dad's 4-wheeler so we can do the old Northern Maine thing of dragging an old bed spring around out back to smooth out what will be the lawn. I'll get some video of that for you. But tomorrow we're going to talk about building systems before you need them. And you've heard this a lot. Like, system, got to have some systems, okay? But let's talk about building them before the chaos arrives, okay? And before that becomes your structure, which is chaos, okay? So let's talk tomorrow about why systems and how systems can create some freedom for you, get your life back a little bit, all right? So, guys, we got a lot to do today, all right? Nothing new after 2, remember that. No, I'm just kidding. Travis was out here till after 6 last night on the excavator. So we definitely very pleased with everything that got done yesterday. Cooper popped over this morning, took care of the other shower valve and all that stuff. And I just talked to Nate at Richardson's Hardware, and they've got drywall coming our way. So Wendy's going to get a workout this afternoon, lugging drywall. I'll be in the tractor. Just kidding. So Ben says, how about systems after you need them? Asking for a friend. Yeah, for sure. The benefit of that is you know exactly what you need for a system, Ben, right? Anyway, good to see you guys today. Alex Redmond, super glad to see you pop back on. The rest of you guys that are here a bunch, Jess Novak and Ben Bryan, of course, and Bubba and all you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Kevin Hawthorne on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. You guys that have joined Edge Live recently, I appreciate the support there. We're building a community, building a family. And the app, the Go Collab app, is decent. But I was talking with Ben this morning, and it takes effort to open that stuff up. It's like, thanks, Ben, win the day. It's kind of like the school app, right? And you got to check this one, you got to check that, see what's going on. So it takes a little bit of effort, but we're going to keep trying, create the engagement inside the community. If you're in the Edge, post something today. That would be great. I try to do something every day or two and try to respond to comments. So, but guys, it's growing. It's the group of people that are coming in is second to none. So I can't wait for our next call, which is on Tuesday at 5 p.m. That's our personal development call. Love to have you on it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, hit the link Wendy put in, and Yeah, let's go win better in the edge live. That's right. Good to have you, Ben. Appreciate you. All right. Love you guys. Catch up with you tomorrow. Same time, same station. Have a great day. Take care.